Hey, Courtney Smith here for our Wall Street winners for April 28th. Wow, things are going so great. We're calling these things. You'd almost think we know what we're doing, but nah, that can't be it. Let's dive right in here into this market. Listen, we had a nice pop up early in the week, and then we had a nice pop up on Friday. This market's growing. If you look at it closely, you can see that the purple predictor caught up a lot in early April. Now it's kind of neutral. And we're growing at about like a 35-degree angle. I like to see markets at about a 45-degree angle. That's more sustainable. But hey, I'll take it. This is a fine market that we've got going here. Dow Jones, you can see that the Dow did not do anywhere near as well and did not get that pop-up late in the week. A couple of specific stocks got hammered there. You can see also the buying pressure, the little green line, came down quite sharply, while the selling pressure went up pretty sharply. But once again, it's kind of very Dow specific. Nasdaq, new all-time high. New all-time high on Thursday, new all-time close on Friday. I think that's kind of the definition of a bull market, and we should stay long and strong. Now, seasonality, our seasonality indicator, you can see just it's hitting that yellow line over and over and over again. So we still have to call it a neutral situation. But boy, the way it closed on Wednesday, the way it closed on Friday, you'd think we'd break through and we'd be able to go into a seasonally bullish mode, which would then get us double size positions. Seasonality should have a little dip in May, then move up to all-time or annual highs in July. Yield curve, I hammered this to death. You can see it's still very flat, very flat. This is bad news a year from now. Asset allocation also steady, no real change here at all. Stock market risk indicator slightly weaker, not a big deal, nothing to get too concerned about. Global shares not as strong as the U.S. Again, they had been kind of moving a bit stronger than the U.S., but it looks like the U.S. has taken the lead back again. Bonds doing exactly what I told you they would do, move back into a bull market. One of the reasons is the purple predictor. The purple predictor is skyrocketing up to new all-time highs. It's hard for the market to not follow that purple predictor. So look for strong bond prices. That means lower interest rates. That means a flatter yield curve. Now, our bond key factors, the most important one is the blue line. That's 10-year treasuries in Germany, and it's suggesting that interest rates should still move lower. The gold line, that's gold, that's suggesting down the road, it's a leading indicator that interest rates should move lower. And then the CRB itself is moving higher. That's kind of suggesting higher interest rates. Generally speaking, though, these indicators are suggesting lower interest rates. The dollar popped up into new highs. Look at that. Now we have to start focusing on the dollar. After being in a trading range for so long, this breakout comes as a very, very nice situation. Now, I'm not ready to get long the dollar yet because, remember, it broke out in March and then went almost all the way back down to the low of the range. So I think we need to sit back and just give it another week before we start to commit to the bull side on the dollar. Now, if the dollar's strong, gold is weak. Last week, I showed you a descending triangle formation, and we broke through it. And so now what we have is effectively a down channel, which is bearish. Looks like we're heading up to the 1300 level, but that should be the end of the down move. So look for gold to continue to remain under pressure. However, fully paid up members, stay tuned because I've got to show you that one chart which suggests that actually gold is about to be more bullish. But we'll wait till we get there. Our gold key indicators, the top one bearish, the middle one bearish, the bottom one a bit bullish, and you can see that gold is more highly correlated with the bottom indicator. So there's a little bit of strength coming in there. Net, I don't really want to trade gold. I don't see the point. We're not going to make big money. And if we're not going to make big money, then I don't care. I have no interest at all. Now, crude oil cracked on Friday. News came out that suggested, well, we had a couple of pieces of news, but they were very bearish, and you can see on very heavy volume. So my bull thesis. I said we'd get up to 68. We got up to 67, close enough. I'm going to pull the plug on this. Today's price action, or Friday's price action, was so strong and on heavy volume that we really have to sit back and say, you know what, don't want to be long crude oil anymore. So I've been nervous about it, as you know, for the last several weeks because of comments made by the Russian oil minister. I think it's time to pull the plug on crude oil and not be long anymore. Hopefully you got a trade on. Mammoth profits here. I hope you captured some of them. Bitcoin. I'm not so bullish on Bitcoin anymore. We might have seen the whole rally now. If you look at the purple predictor, you can see that it's coming down hard. In other words, the smart money's starting to take their profits. They were smart. They bought it. Bitcoin broke out at around, 4,600 or something. We're now up around, 5,000-ish. I think the smart money's taking their profits and doesn't think we're going to go any higher. I'll give it another week, but this is not good price action. If this is a bull market, we should be moving up and making much stronger moves. I talk about the angle of attack. The best angle of attack actually is about a 45-degree angle. That's like a 10-degree angle. That's not much of a bull market. So I'm not very interested in Bitcoin. I'm not getting out of the long position yet, but boy, I'm not interested much anymore. I'll hang on to it one more week. All right. I'm actually in the middle of our event here in Saturday. Fantastic. Got a great group of people. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we'll be in Los Angeles. That thing is, lots of people are going to be there. We got a lot. I'm not sure. The room might be full now. Orlando, I know there's still some tickets coming up in August, so hopefully we'll see you there. Now, those 3 courses then lead into, you need to take those 3 courses, and then we're going to have a master class for stocks. I've got 2 days down there. I think it's going to be 3 days, not 2 days, 3 days. So check that out as well. That's going to be really top advanced stuff, taking everything you know to a much higher level. Over on options, we rescheduled the Vegas one to September, but we still have Los Angeles coming up in June 1st and 2nd. That one's starting to fill up. Orlando, still lots of tickets for that one. And of course, Vegas, we had to reschedule, so we're starting all over. But also notice the master options class down in mid-October. Once again, you really have to come to that because that's going to be super sophisticated, cool strategies. Take the Option Success School first, then take the master class on options. All right, that's what I got for you. You know about the financial crisis report. You know about Stock Butler. All you fully paid up members, hang on one second. Freebies, we love having you. Keep it up. Tell your friends that they can watch this for free too. All right, fully paid up members, hang on.